to venerable Bobby Dodd Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia, home of the rambling wreck of Georgia Tech. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the Boise State Broncos, taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Georgia Tech's offense will take the field first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Really nice job there by the quarterback understanding it's blitz, and not just that it's blitz, but knowing whether it's man coverage or zone coverage behind the blitz. You've still got to know where your answer is going to be based on what the defense is doing in the back end, and you add the answer to the test right there.
A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. The Yellow Jackets come to the line with a fresh set of downs. On the run, it's Powell. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Yeah, you just feel like the running back's asking for redemption on that one. You know, second and short, and you're giving him the football. He can't get the first himself. Now it's third down. He's looking over on the sideline like, call it again, throw me the ball, I can go do this. It's never a good feeling for the running back in that situation.
The toss sweep to the right. They knock him down inside the 30 at the 29. It's a pickup of 6.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
The Yellow Jackets come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
Yeah, and third and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Looking for more room.
How about that, man? Fourth down, trying to go make a play, get this offense going, get it sparked, get some points on the board, and that couldn't have gone any worse. They throw the pick. Not only that, they return it all the way back for 6. That offense just shot themselves right in the foot.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Leaves it with the running back. Turning it on! They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Now on second down. back to pass. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Makes the grab. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. And the Yellow Jackets have this offense rolling. Wants to throw again. Snags it over the middle. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Pulls it in, it's Davis. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains and they'll mark it at the 44. First down here for the offense. They run the reverse. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. To the ground with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unleashes one deep. Touchdown Broncos. They wanted it all, and that is exactly what they got.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Max. And they give him enough for the first down. They'll move the chains, and let's see if they can snap it one more time here in the first. That's the end of the quarter, and Boise State has the lead. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. First play of the period, first down here. The give on the option. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Running back searching for a hole. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. To the air on first down. He'll pull it down and run. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. The Yellow Jackets will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll ride the running back and leave it with it. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, you see the defense make a big play there in the RPO, and they're doing it because they're starting to load the box. If you're the play caller offensively, you might want to think about having your quarterback keep the ball, and then try to throw it downfield.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
That's a great job by the defense, but I don't think the quarterback made the right decision on that RPO. It looked as if the defense was expecting run. They had the box crowded. That's when the quarterback, I think, needs to hold on to and then throw downfield.
Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Makes the grab. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to find another play. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. From the gun, running back on the move. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. He'll pull it on the read. Just ran him over. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. And the Broncos will try to pin them back with the punt. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. The Rambling Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Running behind that left side. Fights off the defender.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Yellow Jackets really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. And he's left with no option. He just threw it away.
And this offense stays aggressive and they pass the football. I think you can always look back and say, 3rd and short, I'd love for you to run it, be the more physical team. But nice job sticking up and bowing their necks for this defense.
They'll move the wide receiver. On 4th down, going to the air. This time it's complete. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. Gives it on the option. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle. It's Maddox. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to throw on first down. Quick strike complete. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. Got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
I was so excited for this game because I just knew it was going to be a back-and-forth battle. And that's what we've seen here. Great job by the quarterback. Good decision, reading the coverage, accurate throw. They get the extra point. This thing is all knotted up.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Daniels. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Look out, he's got room. There he goes. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. The Broncos in the hurry-up. Looking downfield on first down. It's complete on the right side. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Wants to go up top. Finds his man, it's Davis. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. And the Broncos line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. At the 40, there he goes. He stopped at the 32. It'll be a first down in the waning seconds of the half. The Broncos just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Little touch pass to the receiver. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Finally run out of bounds inside the 20-yard line. They'll mark it at the 18. And the Broncos will have it 1st and 10. Give to the back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Going to the ground. Breaks the tackle. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Oh, they're after him. Out of the backfield, he's open. Quickly gets back on top of it and prevents a turnover. They knock him down finally, but boy, he was trying to make something out of that, and he stopped short of the first down marker. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. The Broncos are threatening on 1st and goal. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. And he is going to lose yardage. Nowhere to run as he is forced out of bounds. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Under fire. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Caught near the sidelines, he'll pick up a few before going out of bounds. So they are denied a touchdown on this drive, but they'll try to put up a 3 spot before the break. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. And here in the 2nd quarter, we remain all knotted up. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great game day atmosphere today in Atlanta. And it's been a hard-fought battle today. Two teams out there playing ball and treating this crowd to a memorable first half. Seems to me, and I know I'm going to sound like a coach here, the team that limits turnovers and strings together productive drives is going to be the one celebrating a well-earned victory today.
Let's see what he can do with the return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. first drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
He'll try to do it himself. Makes his way to the 17, but not enough for the first down. And the Broncos send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch right at the 50. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. Looking to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Phillips.
I'll tell you, when you've got a tight end like this, it makes it a lot easier calling pass plays on first down, even if the defense is in zone coverage. He did a really good job there, working his leverage, finding the soft spot, and making it an easy completion.
Fires to the wideout. And it's picked off for the third time today. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Under fire. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Going to have to come up with a play on 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. Off-play action. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. The Broncos will line up to punt it away. Makes the catch at the midfield logo. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. They'll start this drive going to the air. They dug themselves out of a 14-0 hole, and now a chance to take the lead on this drive. This has been a tight one, third quarter, all tied up. It's now 2nd and 10. Hauls it in. On the move at the 30. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. Looking to throw on first down. Looking to the big tight end. Finds a man in the middle. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
Tight end now in motion. He wants to throw it again. He makes a grab. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! And that one will give him the lead. He has been the fake, and he wants to throw. He makes the catch in the end zone, and that trickery works to perfection for the two. He'll bring it out. It's Daniels. Smacks him with the stiff arm. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Boise State ready to send out that offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. And the Broncos will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Hit as he throws. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Got room on the return. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. And the offense is out on the field with a 1st and goal. He'll do it himself. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of pay dirt. And after that strong play on 1st down, they're right on the cusp of a score. 2nd and goal. The give. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Boise State. 2-point conversion attempt is on the way. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Quick completion on the out route. He gets across the 25, steered out of bounds at the 26. The Yellow Jackets can really attack on this 2nd and short. From the gun, the running back has it. And he's got enough for the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 34.
This offense has to get this guy the ball in as many ways as possible. He showed you all of his tools on that last play.
Rush is on him. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket. Nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this 1st down.
Caught in the backfield. It's Powell. And he runs through 1 tackle and picks up a few.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you square your prominent jawline and go straight ahead to get it. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Quarterback on the keeper. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
I don't think the quarterback made the right read on that play. I know they're asking a lot of this QB. He's got a lot to focus on with the pass game and all the different types of runs that they have in their playbook. But on that play there, that pre-snap look told me to hand it off.
You know those defenders wanted to light him up. Quarterback wisely gets down with the slot. That's the end of the period, and Georgia Tech has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Broncos will punt it away on 4th down. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. And you couldn't ask for much more than that. A perfectly placed punt pins them inside the 5. The Rambling Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. Didn't find much room. He'll pick up a couple out to the 5.
And ball security at this point is at a premium for this offense. You're backed up in your own end. You've got the lead, so you want to be able to run the football and stay on the field, bleed the clock. But you know the defense is going to be ripping away at it, right? They're going to be trying to get hats to the football and forcing a fumble. So whoever's got the ball has got to have two hands on it this drive.
1st and 10 from their own 24-yard line. Motion from the back. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
How about the coverage by the defender on that throw? It was as if he knew where the ball was going to go. He practically ran the route for the wide receiver before swatting it away.
Caught in the backfield. It's Maddox. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with the 1st down. And the Yellow Jackets are on the move. Quick release on the RPO. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. The Yellow Jackets have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Wants to go up top. He lets it fly. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line needing just inches for the 1st down. Wants to throw it. A strike downfield. There he goes. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab. The Yellow Jackets come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. The offense has a chance. Now 1 possession in the 4th. Makes one man miss.
Well, we know this defense is one that plays with a lot of pride, right? And part of that is their ability stopping the run. They're a top 25 unit in the nation when it comes to stopping the rush, and that really helps them out down here in the red zone. They're going to have to step up big time in this situation.
The crowd elevating its energy, willing this defense to get a stop on this big 3rd down. Pressure coming. Takes a hit as he fires.
Man, this quarterback is going to need an ice bath when this game is over because he is getting whacked. We've seen him go down. He's been sacked time and time again. He just got nailed another time on that last play. He can't wait for this game to be.
They got him for the sack, and they'll get the ball back after the 4th down stop.
I'll tell you, man, analytics in college football now are changing the way coaches think about down and distances. And listen, I know there are probably some metrics out there that say you should go for it in that situation because the percentages are telling you got a good shot at keep.
Touchdown, Georgia Tech! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Man, talk about playing complementary football. You get the sudden change, you get the turnover, and now you turn it into points immediately. Nice job by the defense forcing it, the offense taking advantage, putting points on the board.
He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. He's going to throw deep right side. Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Toss sweep right. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Going to swing it on second down. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
And he finally missed one, right? I mean, he's been pretty hot, right? 5 passes in a row. He's been moving the ball around, different platforms, different receiver.
He hurls one deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. He's got it. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. To the air on first down. Trying to get behind the defense. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield.
Well, on that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these two have already hooked up for 2 touchdowns in the game. If I'm him, I'm thinking the same thing. Even when he's covered, he's open. And he's shown the ability to climb the ladder and make contested catches. So I don't mind him taking another shot there.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. A bold decision to go for it on fourth down, and one that did not pay off. Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on first and 10. Throws toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. They're dealing with a second and long. Gonna run it. It's Maddox. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation.